All right, recording
Okay.
started. Jenna, take it away.
All right. So, hello everyone. Hope y'all have a great weekend. It's Monday. So, for today, there's no announcement, but I would just like to ask for an update. Has there been anyone who um volunteered to be the leader for the bottom funnel? Jing.
No, nobody's volunteered, so I'll have to pick somebody later.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll
So,
choose somebody by Friday to actually uh, lead the bottom funnel because I think it's about time
okay.
we have some direction there. Mhm.
All right. So, Secretary, can you help me right there? Thank you. So, another one is the call for volunteers for the project. Any updates on that for
The
the
call for volunteers
graduation?
on the PR thing,
Yes, the intern graduation
intern graduation.
over here.
Oh, okay, intern graduate. Nobody volunteered yet either on that one. So I'll pick somebody today then.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Shumin.
Jing, I think this one might have some like relation to the intern audition program. So I was thinking like might be part of it.
Oh, okay, great. Let's put it together then. Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, I will take over that.
Okay, so intern audition program we're going to talk about later at 5,
Yeah,
and I guess if we arrive at a solution by then that could supersede this necessity. If not, then I'll keep on looking. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So this one, we can conclude by today. Is it?
Mhm.
Okay, can. So this one will be concluded by today. So that's all for announcements. Moving on to the main issue. So this is the one by Furkan last week on June 25th. So Furkan, any update?
Okay, so the update, the updates are available to do the presentation. Mr. Jing is available to do the presentation. It's a good thing, and we still discuss about the most recent topic bring up during the presentation. And maybe I will try to just chat Mr. Jing personally on this matter. Yeah, so in deciding topic and so on. So just in more of personal thing, we already prepared it. So we just prepare the speaker and presentation. Well,
Okay. Sorry, I can't hear you very well because of
okay, got
your
it.
mic, but I think like you mentioned that you'll be having a pairing with Jing. Is that right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So by when?
Actually, not the virtual pairing, like more chatting pairing. In
Okay. So when do you think we can conclude?
the latest next Scrum, I will try to conclude that.
Okay, so we are trying to conclude by next scrum. Okay. And any updates for the EOS part for RV? Oh wait, is that RV here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So like you were mentioning something about the EOS. So
Yep.
any updates for that?
There shouldn't be any update because Universitas Muhammadiyah Jogja is not our EOS. So yeah.
Okay, can. So I will move on to the next one. So this one is on the employee advocacy. So I think Furkan had wrote something. So yeah, Furkan, you want to elaborate on what you discussed? Furkan, you want to elaborate on your discussion? Okay, I think I'll go first. So like maybe for me, right, for employee advocacy, I wrote show not tell. So we could probably include the picture or like the videos of the presentation. So we can do it when we are outreaching to universities. So the person that we are contacting would have a better idea of what their students can stand to gain from working in Bukit Vista. So because I noticed like for some of the videos, right, it's quite long. So we probably could ask them, like recommend them to watch only the first 10 to 15 minutes of the presentation because back few 15 minutes is probably like us sharing about their legacies and like what we all miss about them. So it's like the first 10 to 15 minutes will be more relevant for them. And Lalita, you want to share about what you said?
Yes, so from what I can see, I think we can use the picture to like put it on the Canva presentation that we have for our university relations, and then tell them uh, this is a testimonial from our intern, and actually it's pretty good because we never asked her to put it on her Instagram, but she put it on her own will, and I also think that uh looking at how she really loves the internship, maybe we can use this opportunity to conduct our previous idea, which is having a sharing session with our past interns for them to share what they do during their internship and how they feel. Or maybe if a sharing session feels like too heavy or will take up too much time, maybe we can ask them to share to share these stories to her friends. Uh, I maybe I had an internship in Bukit Vista and it was really great and such things. That from me.
Oh, okay. For your second point, right, you mentioned like you want to have a sharing session with the past interns uni. So do you mean like you're going to go like to their university and we're going to invite our past intern, like for example, in this case, Erica, we're going to her university, invite her to probably come on stage and share her experience, something like that?
Yes, I think that would be great. We can what is it? Tell them that their one of their students was our past intern. I think that would catch their attention.
Okay, so in a way, it's more of like compared to just sharing to her own social circle, you're sharing it to her whole university. So yeah, I think that's good. Anyone have anything else to add? Maybe we'll go to Shumin's suggestion first. You want to share, Shumin?
I don't think it's a suggestion, but more of like personally, I encountered this when I love this video. So it's a
Sorry,
bit
Shumin, we can't hear you. It's a bit soft.
like yeah, like it's a unpaid internship. So what other benefits the candidate can get? So for myself, I thought that like it was a own experience now. And then after that, like I have the conversation with like orientative. The video is the one that he yeah. Wait,
I still had a hard time hearing Shumen, actually.
sorry.
I still had a hard time hearing what you just said, Shumen.
Oh,
I think so I'm just going to rephrase. If I'm wrong, then please stop me. So basically Shumin said like this can be used to share with like some of our potential candidates who are interested to know why this is like what are the benefits of an unpaid internship because it's not paid, right? So like she said that she mentioned some of the benefits and sent him the video. So in that case, this can actually be like we can probably is it like you want to have a website or a post like a place where like we put Erica's post up so that we can refer it back to them for Shumin? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh yeah, okay. So I guess so either through the website. Oh, okay, so maybe we can post it somewhere on the website about like what is working in Bukit Vista, like what are the benefits you get, and do you want to work on this, Shumin? Is there anyone you would like to nominate to work on this then?
Anyone from the top funnel?
Yeah, I can help out.
Jing?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe like you two can have discussion or chat
Yep.
or either on Slack or Discord to discuss what you all want to do for this. So maybe um can we get like a conclusion? Yes, Jing.
Jenna, I think instead of just going down one particular path, there's multiple exits on this particular discussion, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there's already a few people who can utilize this piece of content for their own purposes. I think somebody up at the top said this. Oh, this is good for show not tell. For Shumen, she's thinking about how to design a website. For some other people, they can put it into the presentations. So my suggestion is, if you already have the idea, then use it, right? This can be seen as just a general resource that bottom funnel produces for everybody. Okay, so we as we're going to create, let's say, a bottom funnel in this chapter. Bottom funnel's job is to aggregate employee advocacy and find out ways of getting that so that everyone can share and use it. Think of it as ammunition, so to speak, right? Everybody kind of needs it at some point in whatever program they're using. So I think a website, Shumen, is actually a good way to aggregate and also to make it easy for this to work. The bottom actually comes back up to the top again. I can already imagine, let's say, a project, right? A project where each particular role on a landing page on the website has a piece of testimony on it. So Erica was on the HAR role. So just like what you would like online shopping, like on a what is the one in Singapore called? What's the one? What platform do you guys use for online shopping in Singapore?
Shopee.
Oh, it's Shopee in Singapore. Okay, interesting. Okay, I thought it was the other one. What's the other platform where
Lazada.
you trade things?
Oh, carousel?
Oh,
Yeah, Carousel. Okay, so you have reviews, right, on every product landing page. So you should have kind of reviews here too as well. What did they say? What was the previous intern's engagement? What was the previous intern's project even? So if you have really enriched landing pages, I think that will make the conversion rate higher at the top, and it'll also make the selection easier in the middle because people would have already understood what kind of projects they would be working on, and that would actually, I think, make the applicant fit much stronger. So that could be a bottom funnel project, basically. I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, back to Jenna.
Okay, thank you. So, are you planning to uh are you planning to like nominate someone else like from the bottom funnel to work together with you
Yeah.
for this?
So Jenna and I will work together on discussing how to integrate her idea into a bottom funnel project and maybe also find a bottom funnel leader. Yeah. But I think everybody else who has already an idea of how they want to utilize this piece of advocacy can just go ahead and use it, right? And just say, hey, look, I've decided to use this here. I've decided to use this here. And that way we have parallel outputs, not just one output, but many outputs. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think Furkan fixed his mic. So do you still want to go through your discussion, Furkan?
Okay, hello. Is it sounds better now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So basically, my idea has been mentioned by Mr. Jin. So I'm imagining that it could be posed, this content could be posed into our specific role in our career path. So maybe from Erica, we put this kind of advocacy for presentation video as well in HR, AR roles. So yeah, people could see it when we're about to apply. So yeah.
Okay, can. So yeah, we will try and implement like all these like little ideas and try to put them together if we can. But some of it like I think it can already implemented right away by top funnel, like the part on attaching the video and the post to your outreach letters or emails to universities, or just this part whereby you include it in the BV recruitment poster in the Canva presentation. So like those kind of things is like can be done quite quickly. So maybe Lalita, do you want to do the part that you suggested on the Canva presentation? Okay, maybe Shuming, can you help me tag her and see if she will reply later? Then okay, I think this is all for the main discussion for main issues. Maybe I'll look at some of the breakout summary and see if there's anything that needs to be updated. Oh yeah, so maybe on the in the middle funnel, this part,
Lina,
is it done?
Lina,
Yeah.
Shumin raises her hand.
Oh yes.
I wanted to say like for the part that we want to do like on a landing page, right? Can we do it on the Hall of Fame page? Like do a combination.
Okay, Vera, what do you think? You're in charge of the Hall of Fame page also, right?
About the testimonial, right?
Mm-hmm.
We actually have the testimonial like in the wait, let me think. Where is it? In the hiring page, like we have this like small section for testimonials. But if you want to put it in like Hall of Fame, I think it's doable. But then we need to like coordinate with the PD team again. So like we are changing the position from the hiring page to the Hall of Fame.
Okay, but the Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, actually yes, I think it should be okay. So Vera, can you try and like coordinate with the PD team about this? Oh
Jenna,
yes.
could we do this? Could we add Vera into that meeting with me and Shumen about that testimony, right? Because I think that
Yeah.
can be a good strategical discussion about how we get the purpose and the asset and who's managing what asset all in better alignment. So that conversation can actually be expanded right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So actually it's already 2:21. So maybe we can move on to the breakout rooms. Can somebody help me to do the breakout rooms thing? Because I don't have access to it.
There you
Okay,
go.
thank you. See y'all later at 2:50.
Okay. Hi everyone. Quick question: who's moderating and who is okay? All right, great. Latifa, go ahead, take it away.
Okay, I will share my screen.
A moderator. I have actually
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
comment today.
actually, the share screen is on the secretary, right?
Yes, the searching on the secretary. Moderator, I have a question. When do we as a group have discussions about our discussions?
I don't remember. I think like we have a certain forum for that, but I don't think it's in the SLA report day. I don't.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Latifa, if I'm not mistaken, we don't actually have a time to, or let's see, Furkan. Furkan, do you still do that weekly meeting with discussing about how to innovate on awareness?
Not particularly because last week I getting off on Saturday, so yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we have maybe a gap now in our communication, right? So we report on ideas, but we don't actually discuss them or no, we report the results, but we don't really report what are we going to do differently and how do we actually get the skills that we need to create better results, right? That either means we're very comfortable with our skill sets right now and there's nothing more that we should do to improve, or we just forgot to do something. Latifa, which one does it feel like?
Sorry, what your
Okay, so the reason why we're not having those separate meetings either means we are comfortable with our skill sets,
Yeah.
and our skill sets have reached a level where we don't need to meet really to discuss about how to change everything, or it means that we just simply forgot to include it. Which one do you think it is?
I think we are currently trying so many methods that we all already discussed before. So I think it's not yeah, we forget about it. I think it doesn't matter since we are actually doing the trial and error with our method.
Okay, all right. So we don't need to get together to discuss our methods. Everyone has kind of like their own idea of how to how to navigate then. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, as you said before, like meetings is like a money, and then like I think when we already have our own method, and then we trial and error with our methods, just discuss when we need to discuss about the new method.
Okay, I like that. Okay, all right. So we've done this deliberately rather than indeliberately. To the secretary, I'm helping you share the screen right now. Okay, so let's make a decision today, Latifa. Right? Let's not just follow tradition. Let's make a decision. So, do we want to start with the discussions, or do we want to start with the Trello card review?
I think we can like start with discussion for about 5 minutes. What we have done? What is the good thing that we have done previously, and what can be improved? And then like we review based on our Trello as well.
Okay. Is that a topic that's in this discussion paper, or is that a topic that you would like to raise right now?
Yeah, perhaps we can also discuss about this paper as well, since it's like it's also urgent to discuss about this.
Okay, so we can discuss about what methods are working and what methods are not working. Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
kind of summary of your side. All right, I think Mr. Furqan had a question too, Latifa.
Okay, Kak Furqan.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I just want to confirm, do I should ask one of the middle funnel explain about their innovation info conversion table? You remember that last Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, Arfi and Shumin just created like some kind of table that
Yes. Very true, very true. Yeah, I've asked RV to to actually get back to us, and I pinged her again today to ask her how we should use that. Very good, very good. So that is another discussion topic. Yeah, it's been Furqan. It's actually been laid here. What the heck? Why am I talking? Okay. Click to open this document. Wait, this is what? This is not the right document. This is a YouTube document. Okay, this has been this is mislabeled. Okay, so we probably need to relabel this. Yeah, you're right, Furqan. We should probably take a look at that. I assume I wrote this. Did somebody else write this, or did I write this? How can we use this new dashboard to help get better at our awareness? Is that me or somebody else? It's probably me. All right.
It's you.
Okay, so then who's the secretary right now? Irene, right? Irene, if you're the secretary, give me a hands up. Okay, great. Irene, would you be able to do this? Would you be able to correctly link this document to the correct link? Okay, so that we have I believe it's on the chapter level discussion, the chapter HR SLA. RV and Shailene came up with a spreadsheet, and in that spreadsheet it shows the stats, and on those stats it tells us essentially what we're doing right and what we're not doing right. Okay, so here's what I want to do then, Latifa, okay? How would you like in the next 5 minutes to cover all these topics here?
Okay, so I think everyone not for the Lalita topic, everyone not giving their opinion. So I would like to ask Kak Furqan and Kak Furqan only. What do you think about this topic?
Okay, sorry, could you zoom in a little bit? I can't see it clearly.
I'm trying to zoom as much as I can. Oh, here we go. There's big zoom.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I just try to read it from the document directly. Okay, so in Lalita's case, how to deepen the relationship between our partners and responses from the parties that I have contacted the COE. Maybe you could just pass into another person. I will try to bring up mine after I get the answers.
Okay. Well, if you see our comments in in my section, I propose that we have to like conduct a kind of curriculum or a module for internship to be assigned to the MBKM program, because it's also like the same thing happened when I approached the computer science and UE. So they offered us to put our job ads on their website for the MBKM program, but when I try to post our job posting in our website on their website, it is stated that there is certain form that we have to fill, and then it's related to the MBKM program. So like actually, I don't know if the HR team already make a kind of MBKM program module or not, but yeah, I think it's important to when we for the next batch we want to apply. We want to share about our job posting, we can promote also that it is related to MBKM program, and yeah, this is the module for MBKM program. So so I would like to ask to Mr. Ding, actually, do we already have like a module for this MBKM program?
Yes, we have the program. We've just never have documented it yet, right? So we're doing the job, but we're not actually being conscious about what the job actually looks like in a way that somebody else can understand. All of our internships, for the majority part, actually work better if somebody is here for 6 months, as you could probably see, right? Most of the first 1 month is just getting to understand how to use the system, Trello, Paper, Slack, kind of, the onboarding process. So the rest of the other 5 months of, let's say, an internship program should be things like exactly what Ilham did, iterating on your first project, iterating on your second project, producing things that actually have, let's say, long-term value. So you can actually just kind of make it really simple. There's probably just 3 stages, right? Apply, select, onboard, and then working on either operational projects that innovate and improve the process, or working on, yeah, pretty much that's the simple of it. So you just need to, I think, create a simple visualization of that, maybe a table showing the time and then what each particular segment is, and then that's good. So don't get too caught up in the administration of it, right? Really understand this, actually, Latifa. If somebody doesn't give you this access, it means that they don't trust you yet, right? They don't trust you to actually deal with their students. So as much as possible, what I would do is think proactively about what an administrator would need to understand about your program before they give you access to their students. You don't expect, let's say, the only person who can cook for you without telling you what's on the menu is probably your mom, right? Every other time, if you're going to have somebody cook for you, you would like to know what's on the menu, right? What am I going to eat? Don't just, I pay you 10,000 rupiah, I might get chaker, I might get nasi goreng, I don't know what I'm going to get, right? So think about that. So what they're asking is basically a menu. Can you give us a menu and show us what's on the program? And just simply do that. We already have a menu. We already have like a dining program, but we just haven't made the menu yet. So just make the menu now and give back to them. And then
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, sir. But actually, it will be great if perhaps because I don't know, each faculty have their own concern about this MBKM program, right? So it can be good if we can like what can I say? Like we show that we have a specification for this for certain roles, and then what they are doing in their certain roles,
Yep.
and then in that visualization. So
Good.
yeah,
Latifa, do this, right? Why don't you have a sub discussion with me? It can be today or tomorrow, right? It'll take 15 minutes. I'll set you up with a table that essentially will show, okay, what time is it, right? Is it the first month, second month, right? What program, what sub program will they be learning? Let's say leadership, remote work, online
Yeah.
communication, whatever. And then you can even put testimony and proof that we do that from all the other interns and from each particular stage, so that, let's say, an administrator can have a very clear and precise idea of what it is that we actually offer. Sound good?
Okay, yeah. So we conduct a kind of meeting tomorrow, I think,
Okay.
for this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This discussion topic is done, and then we move to another topic.
Wait, it is
Aaron.
back to Lolita.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Lalita. What do you think?
Yes, actually, Latifa's idea is really great. Um, and also, I want to actually ask something. So, I'm sorry that I haven't answered the comment section, but I want to ask
Okay, I think
dramatic,
yeah.
dramatic.
Yeah. Hi, Lalita. Can you repeat again? It's because your connection seems lost.
really, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Jing suggested that we have a meeting if they are not aware that we can support the Merdeka Belajar program. So this morning I contacted the secretary of Unpad, and uh, I'm still waiting for their answer. So
Okay. Hi, Lalita. Can you hear me?
hello.
Yeah. So after you meet with Unpad people, so okay. Her connection lost again. Okay. Hello, Lalita.
Hello, sorry, it's raining outside, so the connection
Okay.
is bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay, so so I'm also thinking because we will have a meeting with President University, maybe we can also talk about it. My question is, uh, I think we have to make a presentation for this. Am I correct? And also, if we want to conduct this meeting, hello,
yeah,
if
if
we
we
want
want
to
to conduct this meeting,
if we want to conduct this meeting regarding how we can support them,
Mhm.
uh, will Mr. Jing be the host for this meeting? Uh, if yes, I think I can like provide the presentation template.
Sure. I'll host the first time, and afterwards you guys will host. Okay. So I'll show you how it's done once, and then afterwards you guys can carry on and present. Mostly it should be just information sharing, and maybe a little bit of hearing what the administrators think. But afterwards, I'd like to be able to delegate that to the rest of the team so that we can, I don't have to be around at every university proposal. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Lolita.
Okay, then we have a conclusion for this, and then yeah, we can move to another topic. Thank you, Lalita. And then yeah, for Mr. Jing topic, are there any publication that we should seek to be published that reach university administration administrators and potential internship population? What do you think the publications are? What kind of publication?
Okay, so this, everyone listen up, is a perfect PR opportunity. Okay, so what the problem that we have now is that a lot of university career center officials, they don't know about Bukit Vista, and they don't know. So imagine all the number of presentations that you're going to have to do with every single university that you're going to have to meet to explain what we do and blah 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 blah. But what I would like to suggest is, can we be smart and use a PR method to solve this problem? Is there a source of information where university administrators go to find out about what industry does in terms of preparing for internships? Is there a magazine they read? Is there a website they refer to? Is there something that would like to talk about stories about interns in the world? Now,
Right.
I'll just put this out there. What I need is just a list of ideas. If everyone can, in this group, give me 5 ideas of where they think we could potentially publish before Friday, then we can have a long-term solution to the problem that we're having just below. Okay, and we just do it once, and then everybody knows Bukit Vista, and we don't have to like tell them all their stuff. Oh yeah, I read your
Yeah.
stories already. Yeah, I know who you guys are. All right, so that's
So
the idea. Uh-huh.
actually, we have a kind of presentation for this university relation,
Mhm.
but perhaps it should be improved. And then, if you guys have another idea for this publication, you can put it in the discussion.
Oh no,
Oh,
Latifa. What I mean is not that we have our own presentation. What I mean is there a place out there in the world that
mm-hmm.
university administrators go to, like a news station or a magazine or some sort of conference? Yes, like that, right? Where they go
Ah,
to, and then we present once with that group, and then everybody else will just understand. That's what I mean.
okay. So, okay, for the panel member, please put your idea on the discussion
Yes,
before
please.
Friday, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. The secretary, can you tag all people to this this discussion topic? Hello, Aaron.
Yes.
Hello, Kak. Can you put in the Mr. Jing discussion topic that we should provide a new idea for this before Friday?
Okay, okay. I will put it.
Okay, thank you. And then yeah, for my topic, okay. So it's just a quick question. Perhaps for Kak Furkon first. What do you think what methods are working and what methods are not working for this? Perhaps the past 2 weeks we doing the outreach and then we doing the distribution post.
Okay, maybe I'll try to from the methods that are not working. The first one is outreaching professors. I guess it's not really working well because in my part, I got so minor response from professors and lecturers, but that's fine. But that's we know it isn't working, so we can pivot that. Uh, but I guess this is out there to do to try to tell it in my part there. The methods that I'm currently doing and that's working for me is that I'm trying to reach the student body offices or administrators first because they're more reachable. Yeah, so we have talk and so on and so forth, and ask the distribution post and ask for cooperation. After we establish the good relationship with them, we ask them to connect us with the university relation or officer or even lecturers, uh,
Ah,
and with that method, I get pretty good response, and I got quite many contacts also from university lecturers as well. So yeah, that's what I'm currently working on.
For Khan, if I may, that tactic is called a Trojan horse. So you kind of get in first with whatever you can go to get in, and once you get in, then spread around, right? So it comes from the Odyssey. That's a good tactic, Trojan horse. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkon, for your insight. Perhaps for another member insight, you can go to the Trello card and then look at your report as well, and then you can state it what is working and what is not working, and according to your number of SLA number in that Trello card. Okay, yeah, we can move to the Trello card. Okay, first perhaps for the hiring campaign, yeah, yeah, Kak Furkan again. Yeah, Kak Furkan already stated his tactics. So, do you think from this role campaign is working using your tactic that you have mentioned to
Is it
us?
just me or Kalatifa is not here?
It's clear in my part, Lalita.
Latif is pretty clear on my part.
Okay, maybe I'll try to go on it. Regarding my campaign, I guess it's not working best for my for this specific campaign because it is different approach. If but because I have to go on to student body first, and after that I would have the connection to lecturers, and that's quite take a long time actually. Yeah, maybe around 1 week lah to get the lectures content. Um, so yeah, um, it's quite long, but actually after getting the lectures contact, they could refer me to the alumni that is potential enough to fill in this position. So yeah, maybe it's quite effective, but it would be quite a long time as well.
So it will be your another tactics for the next SLA.
Actually, because this campaign is it will be closing soon. I'll try to manage to catch every lecturers that I know that have been in my reach to ask for their referrals, as the game and so on and so forth. So yeah,
Okay, thank you, Kak. Okay, next one is the other campaign. Okay, the next one is HAR intern. Who is the Lalita? Right. This is Lalita campaign, right? So Lalita, what is working and not working due to your update in this campaign?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Lalita. Okay. Hi, Lalita. Can you hear me? Okay. Perhaps we can move to another campaign first. Yeah. This is also Lalita in Bali content creator. Um, okay, Lalita. Okay. So perhaps, what about we move to another campaign before Lolita going back to us? Okay, for community management intern, it is Kairon. Yeah, Kairon, please tell us what is working with your strategy and what is not working due to your SLA update in here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so for the action point, that is not really good because last week candidates already dropped out. But for the actionables, I already discussed with Farah, which we will redistribute the outreach for the university that already become our partners and also already become our interns. And also we will try to outreach Instagram like job vacancies accounts only for CM and HAR roles. But this is only for a week. This the this campaign downside that is we will might get a noise from these two roles. But I already asked Farah and she said that it is better to get some vacancies and not some applicants rather than no. So, which is why we will set the SLA for this pivots to 5 qualified candidates for CM or HAR for a week. If we get a good qualified candidates, we will keep the job postings, but if not, we'll take it down. And also for BVS and BVE Talk and C Talk, and also PR team will outreach to the community experts that relate to the sustainability. And the SLAs is to get 2 speakers by 10th July.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Erin, for your updates. And okay, so you already mentioned your next strategy as well. Okay, we can move to another campaign. Yeah. Okay, actually, this is me for BI. For BI campaign, I approach so many student organizations, and yeah, as we can see that there always BS applicants from this campaign. Like, my strategy is like what I've mentioned before on Friday. Like, I try to approach another students that my connection that has a like a group related to our target audience, and then I ask them to share or broadcast message regarding this campaign. Meanwhile, I also trying to approach the student organization and the university outreach for this BI intern, especially BS, to distribute our posts, to ask them to distribute our posts. Like, most of them is coming from foreign university outside Indonesia, and one of them respond to me is from the like a data analytics student club in the Singapore Management University. So yeah, I already give them our distribution post, and then like our PPT to them, and then yeah. But I think my next strategy is I can push more to the Indonesian students. Um, yeah, yeah, that's my strategy for next week. Yeah, it's from me. Thank you. And then we move to another campaign. For the, yeah, for the, this is PD, right? Or not? Yeah. Okay, for PD campaign, yeah, I already do the same thing with the BI. So yeah, is it achieved or not? I don't know, but yeah, it's a little bit hard to find BE intern, but yeah, I'm trying to distribute as much as possible. This yeah, yeah, Mr. Jing, do you want to say something or not?
Not yet, actually. There's one major discussion topic I think we can actually bring up at the when we go back up to the stage again. Do you notice that each of the campaign champions has a different way of reporting whether or not the SLA has been achieved or not? So Shaylin has a way, Vera has a way,
Yeah.
and then Schumann has a way, and each way is, I guess it's okay, but it kind of creates a little bit of confusion because you're not sure where your eye should look to find the information that you're searching for. I think we can
Yeah.
ask for the campaign chairs to standardize
Yeah.
the way of reporting. Okay, so that it's clear. You can see like this one, for example, uses this type of update, right? And then you saw
Yeah.
the one that Shaylin did just like the week of this, the week of that. So yeah, I think we can probably try to standardize this. It's a little bit difficult to see, and also on this one, your updates here, Latifa, I think I've already pointed out, should probably have the plan, right? What is your current
Yeah.
plan? What is your new plan? And
Yeah.
guess what? If you have that, we do not need to orally recite the Scrum updates anymore, right?
Right.
If you just write, okay, what is your current plan? That plan is not working. What is your new plan? Then essentially, we don't need to have synchronous Trello scrums. Those can be handled entirely asynchronously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can spend all
Yeah.
our time in discussions in the future. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Actually, I forget about if today is Monday, so I forget to just like doing the wrap up of this week, the previous week. But yeah, I will do it today.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have another campaign? I think
After
no.
PD, HR, yeah.
Yeah. HR is Kak Everner. So yeah, do we shift this? I don't think like okay. So I don't think, yeah, it's different from previous.
And look, even on Arby's, there is no achieved or not achieved. So it's completely different format again. So I
Yeah.
think it's good. I think we're seeing enough good formatting. We just need to choose one person's method and say, all right, campaign managers, could you please report in a standardized way about the achievement or no achievement on your campaign, and that would make
Yeah.
it fair. And also, if you're an SLA manager, please tell your campaign manager what you're doing to try to achieve the next SLA. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, I think for the university outreach, do we still have enough time? If it's not, I think actually we can like doing our report method like Alif method to review our is it working or not working in our previous strategy, and then yeah, please put it in your comment section in the university outreach, especially because we haven't read about it. And then yeah, we can wrap up this and then move to the main room, right? So this is 5 minutes left.
Latifa, let's get Latifa some feedback. How did you feel today doing chairing of this layer scrum?
You asked me.
Yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah, since we have some time while we wait for the invitation to break back up.
I think I don't know. We spend more time in our discussion, and which is good because we need that discussion session rather than just reading the Trello card. Because actually, we can read Trello card in our like another time outside this meeting. So yeah, I think it will be like effective if we all of us put our summary due to Kaalif method in our own Trello card.
Okay.
Yeah, so please do it, guys, for each of your campaign.
Excellent.
Especially during this day in Monday. So because you can wrap up for the week, right?
Perfect. Okay, let's go back up to the main stage.
Okay.
I'll have
See you
some more
guys.
feedback for you at the end, Latifa. But yeah.
Okay.
Other than Shumin, we're gonna ignore Shumin.
It's okay.
It's okay for me.
Shumin is always busy. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, Jenna.
Hey, I would like to request for a 10 minutes extension, but if we can finish earlier, then we will go earlier. So actually for today, middle funnel have quite a few things to discuss, like to raise it up to the top funnel. That's why. So maybe top funnel can go first. The secretary
Okay.
Iron. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay. Is it the secretary or moderator?
Usually secretary will.
Yeah. It's Karen.
Yeah. Okay, I think Iron is I think she unmuted her mic, but I can't hear her. Maybe because of the time constraint, Latifa, can you just do it first? Thank you.
Yes, so today the top funnel spend more our time to discussion. So during our discussion, we agree that we have to create kind of a visualization for the Merdeka Belajar module so that module can be spread to our university partners, so they will have a clearly visualization regarding our internship program. And then Ms. Jing also asked us to have a kind of new idea to our publication. So where university can refer to our to any publication when we already done the internship program, and then they can look at our previous internship program. Yeah, kind of. And then when we are reviewing our Trello card, especially we have a kind of problem in here, like all of the campaign managers have a different report method in that Trello card, so we cannot see clearly which one is achieved and which one is not, because there's someone using achieve or not, but other people not using that. So messaging suggests that we have to like standardize the report, especially for the campaign manager, and then like when we are doing our report on Monday. Yeah, that's from top funnel.
Okay, thank you. So with regards for the reporting method, right, you want us to standardize. So can you probably give me like a name, like which campaign do you think has the best reporting so that we can look at it? Or it's either that or maybe you guys can let us know what do you want to see in our standardized format. Yes, Jing?
I think Shaylin had the clearest reporting. Her format was easy to understand because she had a hierarchical arrangement of information. There's a title, and then you can clearly see, okay, there's a last week compared to this week. But of course, there's little bits from each person's updates that could be integrated. I know Shuman also had the start date and the stop date. That was also effective because when you say a June 28th update, I guess we can assume is it June 28th forward or June 28th back, right? So by setting the beginning and the end dates as a practice from Shumen's, I think there's some good there's some good stuff in everybody's approach, but I think we just need to get all the good stuff arranged into one reporting method and just leave out all the bad stuff and use like a sum of good parts. But I think
Okay.
Shaylin had the most clear reporting, at least at structural top level. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize. So mainly what helps the top funnel would be firstly a title, secondly to compare the previous week to this week, and thirdly is probably to include the start date and the end date of the
Yeah.
campaign. Okay, yeah, of the update. So that's the main thing. But everything else that is like good practice from personal campaign managers, they can just include it in their own cards or probably add it in over here. So like anyone who has extra things they want to add, just add it there. And okay, moving on to middle funnel, Shumin. Oh, Shumin is gone. Okay. Yes. All right. I will go through first. So first one for the problem is oh yeah, before that, can I also just state, like, can you please write down when for the top funnel, like, or the by when and who? You guys wrote down the who's but not really the when, so can you just add that in? So next for the middle funnel, firstly problem. So for the 21st June trial program, the PT chapter had to redo the trial. Oh yes, Shumin.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can do the summary if you want me to do so.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'll just go to the main points. So firstly, one key issue was that last week's trial program, PD chapter, Bayu requested to like redo the trial for PD chapter. So for the PD chapter candidates, they will only be informed by this Friday on the decision outcome, and then for the rest will be by tomorrow. Then there was a issue that Vera discussed with VD that the business data analyst role is often like confused with the data scientist role. So they might rename to business analyst without the word data. Yeah. But to be confirmed with release. So after that, then it will be updated on the job site. And then for sales and BD, I think the key issue here will be that although some of the candidates already come from non-LinkedIn source, but like it's still not like very qualified candidates. Yeah. And then one update is that the focus group discussion will be changed to the sales pitch simulation, where it's like a role play, so you can better see like if the candidates understand the issue. And yeah, okay, then another issue that we realize is that we have candidates that applied and maybe both their cover letter and the CV is both in Indonesian. So usually for that, what we do is we'll just like reject them. Yeah, so we realize like it might be because that we didn't set our expectations right. So we will put like outright in the job posting that English is our main language used in BV. Yep. But for past candidates, prior to us editing the postings, prior candidates that have applied, as long as either one of the cover letter or the CV is in English, we'll still proceed with it. And for HAR, Lalita and Jenna will had a discussion, and they will probably do publicity for HAR in the content creator seminar. And Lalita will also try to outreach to the universities of current HAR interns. Bali CC, one solution that we have been trying out is to approach applicants that have applied for other roles. And I think currently there's 2. Yep. Then for community management, BVE Talk and C Talk will be like doing a combination. Yeah. Will be like doing a combination and yeah, okay, but currently because like it's quite urgent for this role, so they have Aaron and Vera has like decided that they will try to post on IG job accounts first, but if like this method actually help to like achieve the SLAs, they might not remove it from Instagram, but there's no specific job accounts yet. Then for BI, there are many applicants for data analyst. Lastly, this part that is more towards the top funnel, I think because Aaron pointed out this issue, like, you know, what if we have high first interview candidates, but like we don't have the other funnels, like we did not meet our SLAs. So, and then like if we can have lesser posts, yeah. So what the middle funnel will do now is actually to like relook into our campaign SLAs to try to better match the user funnel SLAs. But in terms of whether we can have lesser distribution posts, I think we have this question back to the top funnel, like if with lesser distribution posts we can get more qualified candidates, then yeah, I think we are great with that. And that's all. Back to you, Jenna.
Thank you. So actually anybody from top funnel want to address the part on the yes?
Yes, I just saw a conflict already with that idea, Shumen. So I think Vera and also Iron are working on posting something on an Instagram to get job applicants, but I think that's going to restart that whole thing that we did with like anak magang, right? So I see that that strategy is kind of contrary to this belief, right? Like we're going to post more and get job applicants of lower quality and try that again. I don't believe we need to reinvent the wheel on that one, Vera and Iron, right? We've been there before. We saw what the results were, and we put it essentially as a red flag, right? Instagram applicants generally not very high quality, right? And the reason is because when somebody is casually looking for a job, rather than actively looking for a job, then you can probably predict the suitability and the relevancy of that candidate. So I would come up with maybe a different strategy. If this is the strategy we're going to go with, which is less is more, then I think that should also reflect in how we try to innovate, right? And pick something that is more targeted, but maybe not as noisy. Back to Jenna.
Okay, thank you. So what about with regards to the last point on the campaign SLAs? Maybe I want to ask like Iron, would you be confident, like although we have less posts in a week, can you try and get more qualified candidate? Okay, I think she's not there. Maybe to Lalita, what do you think?
To get more qualified candidate.
Yeah.
Actually, we have to. I still think that we have to be more specific in this. But actually, being more specific when we have outreach many specific major and universities is kind of difficult. So I would like to suggest the same thing that Mr. Jing suggested to me, which is contacting the contacts that we have already contacted. And currently, I'm doing like actually many universities has responded to us, and we can see it from active job posting. So the old active job postings that we already have, I think we can go with that university again.
Okay. So what about the quality exactly in particular?
The previous active job postings that we have, the universities that have responded actually have like high quality candidates because they were
they came from like UI and also UGM and ITB.
Okay, can. All right, thank you. So if does anyone have anything else to ask or add? Yep. So if there's nothing else, I'm gonna end this off here.